It is the Riot on RadioU. Always excited to spend some time with somebody who is new to us, and that would be one Jay Crum. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you guys?
We're doing good. Happy Friday to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, hey, if you guys are listening right now, you can actually watch the interview now or later on our Facebook page or on YouTube, because I have to ask about that microphone, man. I have...
Our mics are just like smaller, but yours is like almost a soccer ball size thing. What is it?
Well, yeah. So I have an Audio Technica inside it. This is a Chaotica eyeball, and so like it helps isolate. Yeah, it helps isolate sound. But like, if you can kind of see inside there's a microphone.
It's really cool.
Yeah,
It is. I'm telling you guys, it's a huge ball.
Yeah, that goes around the microphone. I thought the whole thing was the microphone, but you're just saying it should covers around it.
Yeah. It helps. It helps. Soundproof, and
Yeah.
anybody who has like a home studio should invest in one of these. Yeah.
Okay. I have a home studio. I'm going to look at that. That's cool. I just have one of these big puffy things at it.
I didn't think they could get bigger than the shields we have, which are, I guess, normal size, but we love the look of yours.
No way. He's got us beat with that thing.
Well, this is Jay Crum, part of RadioU Fusion, and of course, music video on RadioU TV. I just wanted to make the introduction for Monochrome Melancholy, which you've been hearing on RadioU.
So, Jay Crum, talk to us, man. Like, how long you been in the business?
Oh man, I have been rapping for around 15 years. But I had like my first like release as far as like album was probably like 2016. So I've been pretty active since then.
Yeah, you've been around for a while. So like you're doing the hip hop thing, but then like you're not just an artist, you also run a studio.
Yeah. So I run a creative agency called Streetlight Sounds. And so out of there, we do like mixing, mastering. We also do like graphic design, consultation for artists, press releases, stuff like that. Basically like label services for independent artists.
Oh, that's awesome. So they can come and then use the big microphone ball if they come and work with you on a song.
Yeah, if they wanted to, they can come and we'll get them right. Yeah.
Listen, Jay Crum, that's an incentive. You need to really be focusing on that because that'll bring a lot of artists to interview. We don't have any of that here, so that'll bring them there.
Right. Yeah, Chaotica owes me some money. All this endorsement. I didn't even talk to them.
Yeah, we need to get something to work out for that.
It's real, dude. It's real. So, like, as an artist yourself, like, you do most of that stuff in-house. Like, how's that been going? Like, how has this year of pandemic and stuff been for Jay Crum?
Yeah, so it was, I knew early on that, like, okay, this is going to be a little rough because, like, a lot of us artists, we lost touring, and that's where I was making a bulk of, like, my income when it came to music was touring, streaming, it's just anybody who's making like real money from streaming is like, you're like major. Yeah. So it was one of those things where it was like, okay, we need to kind of shift and figure out ways to, survive this pandemic. And so that's kind of where I really doubled down and went hard for the creative agency. And so that's what kind of made me shift. And it's helped replace a lot of the income, but it's also helped build this community of artists who lost the same thing, and so we've all been able to kind of grow together by shifting our focus onto more videos, shifting our focus onto creating content, engaging with our listeners online, which is a definite shift than doing it in person, as many people who are touring would do. So that's been kind of the shift that we've done through this pandemic.
Well, I appreciate hearing the chance to work with other, like independent artists and others that are signed, but just a lot of times groups and artists don't like to work well with each other if it means like they feel like it's competition. And it's nice to hear that you're willing to work with them and help them grow and still be able to make a living so that they can make it through this.
Right. Absolutely. I think when you look at people who are like the most successful, a lot of times it's not something that happens just with them by themselves. It's they realize that like there's room for all of us, and they realize that, man, a win for you doesn't mean it's a loss for me.
Yeah. Come on, dude. Come on.
And so I think I love working with people with that type of mindset. And so it's been really cool lately. So
that's fantastic. So we've got the video on the song that we're playing, Monochrome Melancholy. Okay. Yeah. And then you also told me that you've been a pretty busy guy. You also put out an EP as a side project. Why go side project?
Yeah. So I was in a really weird creative space. Like I was having issues with writing hip hop and writing other genres of music. They're just different. And so because with hip hop, especially the style that I use, is very, very lyrical. There's double entendres. There's just a lot of stuff. And so my style is very technical. And so I was hitting this really bad writer's block. And I had a friend that was like, hey, just maybe try doing a different genre. And I used to be in a rock band years and years and years ago. And so I just as a thing to just create music to be fun, I wasn't planning on putting it out or anything like that. But I made a rock song. And I shared it with that friend, and he was like, yo, bro, this is really good. You need to put this out. And I was like, I don't know. It's not really my brand. It's not really I'm not a rocker. That's not where I'm at right now. You know what I mean? It's such an exit from where. Right.
Good point, Obi. Good point.
It's such an exit from where I was at, but I don't know. It was one of those things that was like I'm independent. I don't have a label. Why not? Why not put it out? Why not? And so, there are no real rules. And I think I was just kind of overthinking it. And so, I put it out, and I kind of was like, hey, this is kind of a detour from what I usually do. But I like it. It was fun. And it's some of my favorite music I've ever made, actually. So
it's awesome.
Detours can be good.
Yeah.
They can be good.
Yeah. Well, it has been really great talking to you this morning, Jay Crum. You can see the video on RadioU TV. And Nikki, we're going to play
Monochrome Melancholy. Of course, you can hear that on Fusion on Saturdays and request it anytime you want. And then check out the music video. Go to RadioU.tv or on our RadioU app and our RadioU Roku channel, and you can see the music video there.
All right. Well, Jay Crum, thanks so much for hanging with us, man.
It's so nice to meet you. Thank you.
No, of course. Thank you, guys.
Absolutely. So here we go. Monochrome Melancholy.
Why can't
I say
you
it?
You just can't.
Monochrome Melancholy.
Jay Crum, you need to come out with another song that he can say.
No. Right. What I need to do is I need to bring my skill up. Okay?
Your A game.
That's what needs to happen.
Monochrome Melancholy.
It is the riot.